Once upon a time, there was a farmer who lived in a village. His name was John. John lived with his 4 sons, and all of them used to spend their time sitting idle, just like their friends, and refrained from doing any work. One day, John came back from the fields and saw that his sons are not at home. He thought to himself,
Alas, these 4 are again out on a spree. They are not at home, not at fields. I'm sick and tired of them now. Whole day they are either rolling around or resting. I'm working till I can. Only God knows what will happen to them after I depart.
it was a regular routine. John used to be worried and went to the field every day and worked hard. One day, John discussed the matter with his wife.
Listen, I'm really worried about our sons. I'm doing the best till I can. But what will happen once I'm gone? Our sons aren't habitual of working.
John's wife assured him by saying,
Don't worry, everything will be alright. Our children will be on the right track soon. You take care of yourself. You haven't been keeping well.
As days passed, John got severely sick and he got older. He started thinking that he will not be able to survive for long. He said to his wife,
Listen, I don't think I'm going to live for many days. It would be better if you can call all of our sons. I want to talk to them.
John's wife listened to her husband and called all of her sons.
My children, I'm not going to survive for long, which is why I want to tell you something. I don't have enough time left. If possible, all of you come with me to our fields. I am ill and I haven't been to fields since many days. I have no idea how my fields would be. I want you to reap the fruits of years of hard work I have done in the fields.
On hearing this, all the sons started sweating buckets as they didn't want to go to the fields. John continued,
I have worked very hard for each and every day of my life. It's time for you to work hard on the fields and dig out that treasure and share it amongst yourselves.
On hearing this, the faces of all 4 sons lit up. After some days, due to prolonged illness, John passed away. After John's death, his son went to the field and started digging it for the treasure. They kept digging the fields till evening, but they failed to find any treasure. They came back and complained to their mother.
Mother, father lied to us.
On hearing this, John's wife started smiling and replied,
Son, what has your father lied to you about?
There is no treasure buried in the field. We dug the whole field. Even our hands are paining.
John's wife smiled and explained her sons.
Son, your father had no such treasure. This house and those fields were his treasure. Well, now that you have already dug the field, plant the seeds and water them for nourishment. At least a good lot of crops will be ready for you.
Hearing this from their mother, the sons hesitated initially, but afterwards they went to the fields and started planting the seeds. Just like their mother had said, they started taking care of the fields. After a few months, as a result of the all hard work they had done, a good amount of crops grew, and the sons felt very happy to see it. Then they understood at last what treasure their mother and father were talking about. They went back home to their mother and said,
Mother, now we understand what treasure you and father were talking about. Our batch of crop is the best one in the village, and we are going to get a lot of profit from this batch. And this is what our treasure is.
John's wife felt very happy to hear this. She said,
This is exactly what your father was trying to teach you all along. That your hard work is the most precious treasure that you can have. Neither it can be stolen nor can it be snatched away from you.
From that day on, John's sons regularly started going to the fields and worked day and night.